highly anticipated Dune Part 2. They released a second trailer for that. It looks absolutely gorgeous from a cinematography level and a story level as well. What were your thoughts of watching that trailer?
Oh man, it looks so good. Wow.
And sounds.
Yeah. Oh, the sound's just incredible. The first one was great when it came to sound, just the entire soundscape to its, just really, deep score. It's just insane. Doom Part 2 though, this feels like a completely different movie. Like a continuation on, but in terms of tone, scale, pace, it just feels like there's so much more going on. Dune, the first one, felt meditative, slow, taking its time to explore the world, explore the characters, which is kind of good because it'll make this movie like a lot better because you have a good understanding and stuff. This one looks really explosive, bombastic. It's it looks like it's just running at 100 miles per hour. Just some insane stuff in here. And then you pair that with just brilliant filmmaking from a craftsmanship level of, just like you said, the cinematography is just insane. The score, the production design, filming in Abu Dhabi, Jordan, Italy, you're just going to get such a real kind of blockbuster, but with like really, fast-paced action now. The first one had all that craftsmanship from a filmmaking perspective, but this one's just going to add in a lot more kind of action to it, which is going to be a little bit more exciting, because I think, at least for myself, I just felt like the first one was too slow. I appreciate that movie more than I love it, and I'm glad it exists. But it's a movie that I couldn't, I'm eager to watch again and stuff like that. But yeah, this one looks completely different, completely insane. I'm fully ready for it to come out.
Yeah. Sort of wish these trailers came out before we did our most anticipated, eh? Because I put it in my honorable mentions and not in my top 10, and now I sort of wish I had it in my top 10.
I wasn't going to mention it, but yeah, you did it yourself.
I know you're going to mention it at some point, so I'm just in a future episode, so I'm just going to address it now.
I roasted you when the first trailer came out.
That's true, but yeah, it looks fantastic. I mean, I think it's easily going to get best visuals, best cinematography, and best sound. It's going to sweep all those technical categories.
Sweep?
Yeah, the technical categories.
Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, maybe.
Visual cinematography and sound is pretty much easy. Well, not easy, but
you got Killers of the Flower Moon, you got Oppenheimer, Mission Impossible could make a play, John Wick. There's some good stuff this year from a visual level.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But no, I think just the way that they use like different color filters to like show different. I don't know what it is.
They're doing that with Oppenheimer, so
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, even like Spider-Verse, but it's not going to want cinematography because it can't.
It'll be more animated.
Yeah,
that's why I didn't bring it up.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think this one is going to be a real contender for it.
Definitely. Yeah,
like that whole scene or the snippets where it's just like pure orange filter, and then one with Austin Butler was just like pure
black and white.
Yeah, black and white, but it's not like standard black and white. It's just like a lot more poppy.
Yeah, it was like real drenched and stuff like that. Yeah,
yeah. So
I do love it.
It's nice to see Villeneuve try out different things from visuals sort of view.
Yeah.
I think there was rumors you said to me over the weekend that there might be a third part for this. I always thought this was a 3-parter.
Yeah. Well, I know that it was Dune 1 and 2, which is like the complete story, and then there's like another one that adds on to this. But I think it was Variety or Deadline. When they announced the trailer, they said, "Oh, the second one from the 3-parter," and I didn't. Like, everyone was like, "Oh, did they just confirm that this is like a trilogy?" So I don't know what's happening there. I don't know enough about the Dune lore, Dune story, and how this movie goes to really make a comment on that. But it was just something that I saw and something that people were discussing. So if it's a trilogy, I'm good with that.
I guess we'll have to wait until Warner Brothers or Villeneuve makes an actual announcement regarding that.
I know, but just what a treat this year, eh? Martin Scorsese, Nolan, Gerwig, Villeneuve,
Wes Anderson.
Wes Anderson, Spider-Verse. Just man, it's just
we just
so
need a
good.
Spielberg as like the little cherry on top.
Hasn't he got a movie coming out?
Does he?
Oh, I don't know. No, I'm pretty sure I saw one. But if he does, like that's like the ultimate year.
It's like the battle of the directors, really. You know?
Yeah, Steven Spielberg might be the best one out of those.
Also, watching this trailer, it feels like it's going to be a very long film, like 2 hours 40 to 3 hours, because there's so much in that. They showed so much, but they didn't give away a lot. It just seems like there's going to be a lot happening in this film, so be prepared for quite a lengthy runtime.
Yeah. He has a movie that's in production now, Steven Spielberg, but no release date. So yeah, that guy makes a movie every year. It feels like so he doesn't need to do it this year. He can take a rest.
This is rest year.
Yeah, but going back to what you just said about the runtime, how would you feel if it was 3 hours 15 to 3 hours 30?
3 hours 15 to 3 hours 30.
Yeah,
it feels like that.
It does.
I wouldn't mind it as long as there's no 3-parter.
All right. Yeah.
Because if there's a 3-parter, then it's like, why are you saying all of this now instead of like split? But if it's like 3 hours 30 and it's the final one for this, and then it's like a little bit of a spin off for that third one, then.
Because what was Return of the King?
It's the third book. Oh, the runtime.
Yeah. Was that 3:15? Around that? That wouldn't have gone to 3:30, eh?
Theatrical or?
Of course, the one that came in theaters, yeah.
I think that was high 3. I think it was around about the 3:15, 3:30. And then the extended version is 4 hours.
2021.
Yeah.
That's pretty high. And then, even something like Avatar, The Way of Water, it did 3 hours 15, 3 hours 12, but like, that they can still work to a point where you're not like just dreading the runtime.
Yeah.
And like, I don't like when people say that like 3 hour movie, oh no, box office, all this kind of stuff. Just look at the box office. Avengers Endgame, 2 hours 50.
Avatar,
The Way of Water, 3 hours 12. Return of the King, at the time, got into the top 5 all time. Titanic, 3 hours. Like, it doesn't matter. Good movie, people will come.
Exactly.
Yeah.